No flour. 82 of 100. Okay, we're good there. 58 of 70. Probably ought to sell some of these mods. I will wait. Okay, let's see what's next. Hey, Malik. How's it going? Talk to Neal. Okay, so we got to go back here to talk to Neal. You're here, but working, so you will be lurking. I know that feeling. Well, thank you for being here lurking. All right, let's go talk to Neal. See what he has to say. Hopefully there's some more medicine along the way. Okay, what is that? I see some type of machine over here. What is that? I don't want to mess with it, whatever it is. Why is this focus not picking it up? Okay, that's a hint for me. Leave it alone. Yeah, I haven't been streaming long. Just started half an hour ago at the most. What is that machine? I want to know. It looks scary. Well, we will leave it alone. Let's do a save real quick. All right, Neal. What's up, dude?
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your inner desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight it.
I can tell.
You were a soldier?
So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Karja?
For them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
Whoa.
You volunteered
I hear
to
some.
investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What the heck? What are y'all doing back there? Okay. They're fighting and we're just standing here having this conversation. What crimes?
What were these things you did, Neal?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say we use an engagement suitably. But rules are important. A structure. Key. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
Hey, I can't hear what's going on from you guys making all your ruckus in the background. Sunstone Rock?
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Karja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Rain Gaps.
Oh.
Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Find a new partner?
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
No.
I have my own roads to follow, Neal.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Karja wedding. I'm never lonely where there's killing to be done.
Okay. Goodbye, Neal.
Time to move on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Completed Bandit Camp. Bandit Camp Gatelands. I guess you guys killed all the things. Looks like it. Let's go over here and do a save real quick so we don't have to have that conversation with him again. And then I'm gonna loot these bodies. Thank you. Very much need that blaze. And I don't know who was doing all the fighting, but okay. Oh, dude, you didn't make it. Lint talk. What you are, but you stay over there.
Deal with them quickly.
Oh, you're watching me, huh? Sorry.
I think I'm in the clear.
Yeah, go on, Glintox. Thank you. Alright. Loot. Boy, that thing looks ferocious.
Oh, mine now.
What are you? It won't come up on the focus for some reason. Alright, where to next? Need to go. Guess we could have took care of that corrupted zone. But since we still have all this to go, we're not going to worry about it right now. But what I would like to do is go back here because I'm pretty sure I missed something up here in Lone Light. So let's travel back to this campfire. Okay, let's go in here.
They're necessities.
So I know we found a supply crate up in here.
Don't pass up these goods.
Treat. It's quite a show.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
I stopped by your
I've seen
place.
this 4 times already.
skill melts like ice.
Buy
We
what you
should get
need,
back
leave
out
the
and track
rest.
the herd if we want to maintain our reputations.
Okay. The old ones. Scanned glyph. Scroll. An ancient scroll. The glyphs etched in a tiny and fastidious hand. Myths of the Old Ones. Any Carja devout knows that the truth of the Old Ones is laid out plainly in the Articles of the Sun Faith. A twilight time came upon them, as it is the cycle of things, followed by a long night, and finally our ancestors' birth and the new dawn. Since that dawn, Carja history has been writ in the path of the sun, not the faded glories of those who came so long before us. Even the leaves of the old ones found by Ahriman are long since cracked and fallen to dust. Nevertheless, collected here for study are the colorful beliefs of the old ones held by other tribes, which may offer a small insight into those tribes' primitive views of the world. The Osirum, as might be expected, view the workings of the world as a device, one where all things behave according to mechanical rigidity and not the sun's divine rhythms. The movement of the tribes, of the seasons, even the stars at night, all are accounted for by this interlocking and complicated mechanism. The old ones were caretakers of this great machine, but they neglected their duty to maintain it. The world machine thus fell into disrepair, and the civilization of the old ones collapsed with it. Now the Osirum used their myth to berate the other tribes as negligent and to hammer upon their own importance. How convenient that their tinkerers and metalworkers alone might learn this mechanism's secrets and improve upon it with their ingenuity. An even more fanciful tale of censure comes from the Nora barbarians. They believe that the old ones turned away from the teachings of the Nora's female god, the All-Mother, and eloped with the machines to build their mighty cities. Having failed to tempt the Nora to join them, the machines rallied under a great metal devil and attacked the All-Mother. In her vengeance, she stripped the machines of their wisdom, reducing them to the simple metal beasts we see today. Without the assistance of the machines, the old ones were left to wander as exiles, never permitted to return to the isolation of the Nora and their strange feminine rites. From the survivors of this so-called punishment grew the other tribes, and this is why the Nora showed distrust to all outside their borders. For we are descended from the faithless and do not shun the trappings of the ancient world. Surprisingly, it is the Banuk whose belief is most similar to our own, though their mythology is bizarre in many other ways. They believe the old ones grew complacent, thinking there was no challenge they could not overcome, and in their pride were undone. Hence the Banuk gave them no more attention than any other tribe defeated by the harshness of Banuk land. In fact, many Banuk hunters point to the absence of ruins in Ban-Ur as a sign that the old ones were never strong enough to endure its challenges. They claim that only the machines and the Banuk have ever roamed there, and so they have nothing to learn from the ancients. The distant Otoro, however, believe that the old ones are still with them at all times. In Otoro ritual, those who die are returned to the soil, nourishing the land and living on through new growth. As long as the dead are remembered, they will contribute to the harvest and make them bountiful. Otoro see the richness of their territory, plainsong as evidence of this unique and disturbing cycle. Finally, as there are few living scholars of the Tanakh, we are regrettably denied any insight from that tribe. From what is known, though, it seems they have little concept of a wider history at all. But, of course, this is what elevates a scholar of Meridian from a bloodthirsty raider, to be aware of all the sun's light touches, however strange and unlikely the tales. Wow, that was quite a bit of lore in there.
Would you like to buy something today?
What you got in here? Anything else? That was it?
I've got all the best goods here.
Can't talk to you. Okay.
Swift arrows and sharp blades.
Oh, they're having a little party.
I've seen better. Won't find better wares.
The shamans say that.
Something else up in here that I missed.
Check out these wares.
I even went through here.
I'll be leaving this this time.
The Banuk. A Guide to the Ban-Ur and the Banuk by the well-traveled Aram. Ah, the sun shines golden on these times where one can experience the whole world without leaving the streets of Meridian, for the gates are thrown open and the world comes to us. And yet, as I walk among the markets, I heard a question on the air again. What to make of the Banuk? These stoic, silent northern hunters. These men and women of the ice. Unfortunately for any investigations, Banuk outlanders seldom remain in Meridian long enough for exhaustive study. It is believed their cold blood does not take well to the heat. If I was to seek this knowledge, I would have to undergo the ordeal of taking up travel, pack and quill, and journeying to their homeland. And so it came to be that I spent a miserable time living among the Banuk in frigid Ban-Ur. Though the Banuk speak of their territory in reverent tones, put plainly, it is the most uncomfortable place in the world. There is beauty, soaring glaciers of jeweled hues, billows of steam that erupt from the earth, whirling auroras in the skies above. Yes, yes, but the novelty quickly passes and the bone-freezing chill remains. It is a country of the moon, for in the day the sun is reduced to a needle's eye through the gray, and in the night the moon rises 4 times the width. There is no welcome, not in the land, nor from its people, though I lived among one of the Wayreks, something like a group of families, but without the civility of a noble house. Each member must prove that they possess the will to survive alone. They seek to always be challenged, whether at the jaws of a machine or simply in their daily existence. I try to explain my position, that a Karja faces a challenge, devises a solution, and then, with the challenge overcome, can live in contentment. This concept horrified them. It was made clear that when I expected to sleep, I must dig out my own hollow in the snow for my tent. When I was expected to eat, I must hunt food myself. I hid my disappointment. After all, I had participated in a hunting trial or 2 in my time and accepted. On the 3rd morning, I was able to bring down a rabbit, much like those seen in the plains, but with a downy snow coat. Upon presenting my prize to the Wayrek, I received only blank stares, until one indicated I must skin and prepare it. Reader, I will spare you the details. The experience nearly changed me to eat only maize bread forevermore. I had barely finished my gory portion before the Banuk set off on a machine hunt with their shaman, a man with machine bindings sewn into his very own skin. Perhaps another challenge to decency. He claimed to sense the machine spirits close by, and sure enough, the hunters and I followed tracks in the snow to a grazier herd. The Banuk made short work of them with their spears, and struck with a curious desire to prove myself, I threw myself into stripping a fallen machine for parts. Instead of praise for my initiative, I was subjected to the shaman's cursing and wailing, and hauled back to camp by a sullen hunter. Eventually, she explained that the machine spirits must be thanked for the gift of a successful hunt before any parts are harvested. Truly, I was despairing of the shifting wilds of Banuk culture, and longed for the certainty of the sun's guidance. That night, mercifully my last, my companions and another Wayrek gathered under a pitiless clear sky to exchange songs, their way of recording history. Some understand the glyphs, but choose not to use them, asking, "What is a song without voices?" By this point, I knew better than to answer. My deeds warranted a whole verse in the song of my companions, but from what I could make out, much was lost in the translation. Still, there was laughter enough, and many promised to leave me a Banuk farewell mark for our time together. I parted ways with the Wayrek not far from the high bloom, and set about climbing back down to dawn's sentinel, and with it sun-blessed civilization. As for the farewell marks, I saw no such thing when I packed my wetly frozen belongings. Another Banuk mystery, perhaps, and my advice to you, dear reader, is to let these people keep their mysteries to themselves. He did not have a good time.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Hello.
The sun smiles on us today.
Yes, it does. Thank you. Yes, it does. All right. Let's see if I missed
Good to see you.
anything else.
Take a look at these wares. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Right, I stopped.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
I have looked at your wares the other day, sir. And you have nothing that I choose to buy.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Okay.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
I think I'm good now. Yeah, because I've already been up here.
We sure we were at?
Saw nothing.
I've got all the best goods here.
Sure there's nothing up this way.
Long day today.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Would you like to buy something today?
Oh, what's that? Oh, supply crate. Uh-oh, almost missed it. Let's see, how are we getting to it? Back down this way. Up above.
These wares.
Sneaky, sneaky. Had that hid pretty good. Alright, anything else? Okay.
These aren't goods.
The sunshine always makes me feel like I can do anything.
I know, I like the sunshine too. And it's nice and cool here today. Alright, where are we going? Let's go hit this campfire. Maybe we can find out what this machine is. Yeah, because that's the broadhead sight. I think this is the machine that I couldn't, my focus wouldn't pick up. And then we'll head, yeah, what's going on here? We're not going to do that. We're going to do this. What is this? City of the Sun, hunting for the lodge. We'll go there after we do this side quest. Yeah, this is A Daughter's Vengeance. It's a level 15. The main quest is a level 12, but we are closer to the side quest. And then we have some errands to take care of. The next bandit camp was that level 25 that was way out of our league. And I still need to do this Shadow Hunter bow tutorial, shoot plates from machines. Okay. All right. Let's upgrade those or create more. Those take wire. These only take shards and wood. Okay.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Thought I heard something stomping around. I am hearing something stomp around. What the heck is that? What's going on? Whoa. Whoa. Thunderjaw. Okay, yeah, we're familiar with you. I thought we were familiar with you. Maybe not. This looks different. Apex combat machine equipped with a wide array of heavy artillery and melee attacks. Maybe I'm thinking of the other machine that was in the water that looks like a alligator or a crocodile. Blaze. Oh, wow. That's hard to get to. Yeah, this guy is new. Tear and fire. Okay, and that one's freeze. It's way up underneath his belly. If you could shoot that with shock, then that will cause an explosion. The scanning ability. Jeez, he's got a lot of weapons. My goodness. Yeah, we're gonna leave Mr. Thunderjaw alone. Yeah, you go on about your business. Yeah, we want nothing to do with you right now. No thanks. Wonder if that's him right there. Looks like another one down here. Yeah. Nah. No parts of that right now. And he's shaking the ground. Okay. Jeez. Somebody's trying to fight him. He's got some of his health down. But it will not be us. Jeez, he's still shaking the ground.